All right, let's go. Silent Hill 2. Been waiting for this one. Oh, Eric's in the chat. Phantasmical Eric. Been setting up some extra settings lately on my OBS, so I think this should look and sound pretty good. Oh, let me see. Update the setup a little bit. Sometimes that window causes visual issues. Got my coffee. My water. Just in case. It's going to be good. All right, let's jump into a new game here. Ooh, what's this? Oh, so this is the Greatest Hits edition that comes with the sub scenario. We're going to skip the sub scenario. We'll just do normal. Has two, I should probably explain that quick. So it has these two different levels here, action level, riddle level. Action level that's really like the actual difficulty level of the game. The riddle level is just that some of the puzzles are different depending on the different difficulties. We'll just do normal. We'll watch the intro here.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
Oh, it's playing now. All right, I'm not paying attention already. All right, here we go.
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said, Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Alright. A nice intro there. Not crazy long, tells you what you need to know. Run a nice search. Grab the map. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. Really, most games. Big fan of maps. Big map guy. Yep, good stuff. Catch everybody up to speed. I have played this before. Many times, actually. Basically, even when it was brand new. Or at least it had been out for a couple of years or so at the time. The third game was out by the time I played this. Let's just say the third game was still relatively new at the time. Alright, go for a nice little walk here. This'll be good. We're going on this back path here because the main path, the main street is blocked off. You know what? Yeah. This is the first save point. Save. Alright, let's save. Did I just save twice? I do stuff like that all the time. Like immediately forget that I just completed the save. Asks you too many questions, in my opinion. A problem that I'm sure nobody has. Sometimes the camera gets a little funky. The camera's actually pretty good in this.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Nice encounter right there. Lovely lady. Alright, how do we get out of here? Let's see. I always get turned around in here. Oh, but maybe not this time. Second here, just gonna check something quick. What's that? Where is that? All right. Nope, I got turned around. This like always happens to me. Here we go. All right. Nice and foggy, just the way I like it. One of my favorite type of weather. Yeah, get some spooky atmosphere, as Eric said. Always good. Nice quiet. I like to go for a good walk myself, so nice. Yeah, so as I stated, I played this game way back, so this was probably almost like 25 years ago. I was in high school at the time, and I was at the mall with a friend of mine. Went to Electronics Boutique, back when that was a thing. Just looking at some games. Didn't have a ton of money on me. Probably had like 30 bucks on me, honestly. And we were looking at the wall. I liked spooky games like Resident Evil. Never played any Silent Hills before. He's like recommending Silent Hill. I'm like, you know what? I've seen it in the magazines. It looks cool. I'm looking at 2, I'm looking at 3. Obviously there's a price difference, so I went with the cheaper option. Little did I realize it would be potentially purchasing one of the greatest games of all time, at least in the horror genre. And one of my favorite games ever. Been through this, I couldn't tell you how many times. Just countless times. All different endings. For many, this would be a really spooky adventure, I'm sure. For me, it's just another walk in the park. Like I've been here, you know, every other day getting my exercise in, so to speak. Maybe not that much. When I was real young, my neighborhood I grew up was living on a dead-end street. Not a whole lot there to walk around if you want to go for a walk. You kind of have to just really step ahead. Oh, there's an item. We're gonna grab that here. Health drink. Tasty stuff. So I would just kind of walk around the neighborhood, walk around the streets and stuff, but obviously it's busy, right? There's cars driving around, other people are walking. This game kind of simulates the idea of what I would have wanted the walking to be like. Really nobody else around, I can kind of walk at my own leisure, nice and quiet. Don't have to worry about the sun in my eyes, or it's too hot or anything like that. This really just kind of looks perfect for me. We're gonna save right here. I think I saved. Here's some sound effects. I like it.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human. Oh yeah. This thing broken? What the? I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
Righty. Now I got my weapon. One of my favorites, the stick with nails. And since we're at it, we might as well show off some of the stuff we got here in the menu. So if I hit start, we can see I got a few health drinks on me. There's the weapon I just picked up, the wooden plank. It says it's not very powerful, but easy to use. I'll show you how easy it is to use it. We got the radio that I just picked up. Looks cool. I actually have a radio kind of like that in real life. The photo of Mary, that's the wife he's talking about, and the letter that he received from her, even though she passed away years ago. Somehow he received a letter. Very strange. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I would consider that first part to be kind of like a prologue to this. Now that I got the weapon, I'm heading back to town, and now I can really just kind of start my exploration part of the game. As soon as I get to right around here, we're gonna pull up the map. And again, I'm a map guy, I like my maps. We get a nice map here of Silent Hill 2. Should mention, it's not the same map as the first game, even though we're essentially at the same town. I don't know if it's a different part of it. I don't know. I don't really get it. I'm sure there's some people that know that it's really the same thing and I'm just missing it, but I don't think it's the same. But I have a way that I like to kind of walk around this place, do some exploring, and it'll be fun. Occasionally we're going to see some enemies along the way, but realistically, I just want to collect some items, so got a health drink there. And we can see that the street is broken. And one of the things that's great here is we're going to see that the map updates with a little squiggly line automatically, letting me know, hey, you can't go through there, it's broken. So, first thing I'm really doing here is I'm just filling out the map. I'm looking for collectibles, not collectibles, but you know, consumables, health, ammo, whatever I could find really. And also it's filling in the map. Occasionally we'll see some enemies walking around. That gets in the way, you know, gets in the way. We'll see. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Just grabbed an apartment gate key from this dead guy here. Got an Italian restaurant right here. Go for some Italian, right? Some meatballs, some pasta. Good stuff. See anything in here? I don't see anything. Alright. Oop, this place is all cut off. Alright. Right there. We got a first aid kit. Those are good. That's essentially a full heal. He sees something else. handgun bullets. I don't even have a handgun. But I got the bullets now, so that's good. I suppose I should mention that gate key I picked up is for this, but we are skipping this for now because, again, we're just exploring a bit, taking a look around. Get this, the door that wakes into darkness, opening into nightmares. Ooh, big bug on the ground there. I'm not done exploring. And we got another first aid kit right here, very good. All closed up. Alright, made it to the trailer. What's that say? There's a memo on the sofa. I'll wait at Bar Neely's. So I found a clue. And a save. I am a frequent saver, I have to say. Safety first, you know? Alright. Does look like a comfy little spot to rest at, though. Nice chillin' spot. Alright, let's go. Happy Burger. Oh, and another first aid kit. Again, these are full heals. Good stuff. Ooh, right in the face. Another one. Hitting all over. I don't blame it, really. I would do it too. Oh, let me get that. Oh, it's on the other side. That's kind of... Let's do its thing there for a sec. Yeah, see, Eric knows. Alright, so let's say... Sometimes you gotta hit it with the footstep. Let's see what's in here. I don't think there's anything in here, actually. I don't remember. Over here? Ah, yes. Okay, so I'm actually right around near the beginning of when I first got here. Just about circled around this area. We're gonna look at the map very shortly. And while it might look like I'm wandering aimlessly, I've been filling in the map. So I'm the green symbol, the cursor. And what I did is I basically hugged the wall to my character's right and walked along the perimeter of wherever I could go, which ultimately means you'll eventually end up where you started. So I get to see all the key points. I get to see, I never went to that bar. So there's a few places I haven't walked through yet. So now we're gonna do that. We're gonna cross the street. Alright, so with these set of buildings, I forget where the items are. It might take me a moment. I'll go down here. Let's see. Is that something? It is. I thought I saw it. Got a health drink. Oh, it's after me. Alright, anything in the front here? I don't think there's anything in the front. Might be on the other street. Alright. We're gonna go this way. Oh. Yeah. I just keep trudging along here. Actually, I'm almost done exploring. There's a couple other spots I want to touch, and then we're done. And we'll head to what I call the first level. We're gonna skip that for a moment. Oh, is this where... This is where the item is, right? It's up here? No? Yeah, thought so. Okay. Yeah. Too bad I'm on the other side. Ah! Alright. So where's that bar? And we find a map. Same place as mine, but it has some additional markings on it. My character realizes that looks important. However, I already know where to go. Get this. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Yeah, and that's that. So now at this point, I finished the town, everything that I wanted to do here. So we're gonna go head to those apartments. Remember, I grabbed that apartment gate key earlier. So we're gonna go use it. Used to have a car that looked just like these back in the day. Alright. Alrighty. This is basically welcome to the first level. In my opinion, anyways. We had a map of the apartments, the Woodside Apartments. It's a couple floors. A save point. And a health drink. So we can see where I am on the map. If I zoom out, we can see all of it here. So good stuff. And let's take a look at our items. Remember, I was collecting a bunch of stuff while I was running. So I got 9 health drinks, 4 first aid kits, 10 handgun bullets. I did find that 1 bundle of bullets. The plank, but that's, you can't miss the plank. And then these other items that you get, so. Lots of heals. Health status looks good. Door is locked. Go upstairs. Now to explore the apartments. We'll start with the left. Lock the door. Lock door. A monster in here. Alright, so if I go all the way, I should probably just go get the flashlight. Alright, we're gonna do a quick change of plans. Would I come in from right there? We're gonna go look around here for a sec. We're gonna hug the right instead. Very lit up in here. Have a nice garments. Got the flashlight, which I shall now take. This one's gonna have to go. Anyways, alright. Let's see, what do I got here? So now I have the flashlight attached to the character. You can turn it off, I think. Is it? Yeah, there we go. You might wonder, why would you want to turn it off? But some enemies, they can't see you well when the light is off. And some of them are actually pretty easy to run past when the light is off. So that just comes with practice on, how that works with each enemy. I do find that a lot of the characters or a lot of the enemies are not that quick. So for the most part, I don't think it really matters. But that's probably just me. And now that I've saw that first mannequin, we can see one down the hall remaining completely still. If I get close enough, it'll try to attack. If I turn off the flashlight, it shouldn't see me, but it's standing in front of the light, and if I walk into the light, it'll go in for an attack. Anyways, let's go check this room out. I really like to avoid action when possible, but sometimes you just have to pop some fools, you know what I'm saying? You almost feel bad, but it did attack me, so, it's one of those things. Alright, now, where was I? Nothing in the closet. Anything over here? Nothing in this room. Was probably just those bullets. What's in here? Anything? He does see something. More bullets. Again, I don't have a handgun, but bullets. That's how I got in here. Let's check the kitchen quick. Sometimes you can find a health drink in the kitchen. Alright, what we're gonna do here, though, we're gonna juke by this, or not. Worked that time. Alright, so I did that room. Oh, you know what? I think my character's hurt at this point. A little bit. See that? It's blinking red. The little picture on the top left. I'm gonna drink a little sippy drink here. Tasty stuff. Get some health back. Alright, so I got the flashlight. We're gonna check out one of these other rooms. This thing's like in my way. Alright. Nothing there. Here we go. Alright, I don't see anything in the kitchen. That door's broken. A little dark. Alright, sneak in here. So he finds a clue on the wall. Henry, Mildred, and Scott. And it has some interesting scratch markings on the wall. You got a clock. However, it's locked, and I don't have the key. Alright, I think this room is done for now. It's actually floor seems to be done for now, so... yeah. We're gonna head upstairs. Oops. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Alright, let's go upstairs. A little thirsty. It's a key. Let's try to reach the key.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
Heads. Well, so much for the key. I don't even remember where that key goes to, but... let's finish this area off. And he's got the gun. Oh yeah, he's got a gun. Okay, so let's go take a look at... I want to look at my items for a sec. So it comes with 10 bullets, plus I have 30 on the side. I don't really want to start using my weapon yet. So I think I'm going to wing it with the stick for now. Save up some more ammo. The parts on the street, I mean, you may have already caught that I don't really fight anything, so sometimes something gets in the way and you gotta put it down. But if it's not in the way, you know, don't waste your stuff. Alright, so this floor is done. It was a very quick 2-room thing. Couldn't even go in one of them. We're gonna go back to the second floor. See if we missed something. What was that? Some kind of noise north of here? Heard a yell. A shout, if you will. It's him. Not too good. Not too good. Somebody attacked them. The key to room 202. Nice when you get a direct clue. Like, alright, this is the door you have to go to. We're going to turn that off so we don't agitate anything. Alright, is it this? That's not it. I think it's down here. This one, right? Yeah. Too dark to tell for sure, but I think there's something on the other side of the hole. Will you investigate? Of course. The clock key. Yeah, all types of moths. I think it's butterflies, but they're similar anyways. I think. Oh, health drink. Alright, let's do some quick thinking. Alright, the clock key. I'm running in the wrong direction. Alright, here we go. think this is the place with the clock. Yeah. Alright, so I already know how this works, but let's just see. And Scott, that's all the way to the right. Minutes. So what time is that? That's like 9:10. Okay. Something like that. Let's give it a try. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Yeah. Use some WD-40. There we go, like 9:10. So remember, it was those clues on the wall indicate what time you have to set the clock to. Did I do it right? I don't think that worked. It might have worked. Let's see. Writing on the thing. Push the clock. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh, health drink in the kitchen. Good stuff. Okay, stairs there, but if I go down first, just want to look around for a sec. That's locked. Nothing there. Okay, so you gotta go up. Guess I'll take those handgun bullets. Oh, too dark to read the map. We're gonna look at the map for a sec. Did I really just run? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm on the other side of where that key got kicked. I also missed a door. Broken. Oh, this one's open. Oh, party in here. My kind of party. Yep. Pyramid Head. Although that is the popular name for the character. It's actually not officially known as the Pyramid Head. I think he's just actually just named the red pyramid thing. The Pyramid Head was really a fan name. Alright, courtyard key. Good stuff. Also, do you see what just happened to these girls? Anyways. Or was that just me? Alright. Gotta look at the map. Alright, so I just did that. The door to check there. There was that other key, and I guess I could finish the rest of this. Alright, let's go down here. Don't want to agitate the monster. I do want that key. Come on, damn it. Oh, the fire escape key. Alright, what's in here? Bullets. Always good time. Store's open. Okay, health drink, first aid. I like that. I think there's something in here with me. We're just gonna switch the lights off for a moment. He misses. Alright, it's gone. Anything else? Nothing else in here? Alright. No, he does see something. More bullets. Alright, this area seems to be pretty good. Alright. Wait, is that a... what's that? Oh, it sprayed all over my back. This one, okay. Gonna just check the map here. I almost feel like I skipped a room. No, I guess not. Okay. Just gonna unlock this. Broken. It's one of the big differences between Resident Evil and Silent Hill is that in Resident Evil, when you see a door, I mean, there's almost no times where you won't be able to use a door. Like, a door will just be broken. Generally, you can go in every single room in those games. We have a question from Eric. Which series is better? Silent Hill versus Resident Evil? Resident Evil. Resident Evil just has more good games. Silent Hill has a few slammers. The first game is really good. The second game is pretty much god tier. The third game is absolutely fantastic. And from there, it starts to dip, unfortunately. I do like the fourth one. And it's good, but it's not quite what came before it. And then everything after that, the license got passed around from studio to studio. They all did varying degrees of okay, but for the most part, wasn't really all that good, unfortunately. So it's one of those things. With Resident Evil, it was the first game was great. The second game is my favorite. Third one was awesome. The fourth one was great. Took me a long time to get to that one. The fifth one I beat back then when it was new, once, and I honestly, like, literally do not remember anything about the game. And when I say nothing, I mean it's like I was never there. Like it's pretty bad. The sixth one has 3 campaigns in it. I did the Leon campaign. I actually don't remember. I don't remember anything about it though. 7 was fantastic. 8 I didn't play, but Lauren did. She beat the game and it looked really good. It looked a lot more like the RE4 style. And then 9 I didn't play, but she's been playing that as well. And that looks really good too. Really, that one looks even better than 8. Alright, deposited the stuff. Oh, Resident Evil wins. These newer Silent Hills, though. So what happened was they were hitting them out almost year after year, or almost every other year. It's like, all right, here comes another Silent Hill. So it's like, here comes 4. Boom, here comes Origins. Oh, here comes Homecoming. Oh, here comes Shattered Memories. And they kept hitting them over and over. So by the time you hit like 2011, 2012, around there, it had only been like a little over 10 years, and you got like 8 games in the series already. But a lot of them like really weren't that great. And then that was it for a long time. We went without a game for like almost 15 years. And then they do the remake of 2. Where's the courtyard? It's this way. They do the remake of 2, and it's really, really awesome. They did Silent Hill F, which I haven't tried yet, but I do want to do that one. Because then this summer, they're releasing Silent Hill Townfall, and that looks really awesome. And there's been word that they're working on a remake of the first game, so good Silent Hills are finally here. It's been long enough. I think what happened is the people that grew up liking the Silent Hill games back when they were younger, enough time has gone by where they became old enough to where they're developing games, and they see just how bad the older Silent Hill games had gotten. Ones like Homecoming. Homecoming was terrible. There's parts of it that I like. I think like the music and atmosphere is pretty neat, but the gameplay is like horrendous. It's almost good. There's this like dodge mechanic that doesn't work right. You get like no frames of invincibility at all. It's just so, it just doesn't work right. They just didn't do it right. Alright, we're gonna take a quick peek at the map here. So I walked in, I took a right. Yeah, I'll do it like this, that's fine. So I think what happened was all these people that grew up playing these games that understood that, like, wow, what happened to this series? They ended up knowing what was so good about these early games, and when they went to make the remake, they focused on what made those original games so awesome. I got a short cutscene here. A little bit of a gross one, unfortunately.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing, are you?
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
Chowder.
I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
Alrighty. I step out and immediately get sprayed in the mouth. I mean, I guess it's my fault for keeping it open, but, you know. That's boarded up. Yeah, it's all boarded up. Can't get in. Ooh, can go in here. Characters, actually, I can feel the damage. I think I'm gonna pop a drink. One of these. We get 2 of the tokens so far. There's actually 1 more of those. Come on, get the bullets. There we go. Alright. Nothing over here. That's it. A little pamphlet here. Brochure. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice, restful vacation here. Alright, so it's just a brochure talking about the beauty of Silent Hill, and it's meant to be a resort town, so... at least it used to be, before it turned into this. Alright, so we did that. Boom, boom, boom. Why was that door locked? Oh, it was locked from this side, right? So can I unlock that now? Yeah, here we go. Oops. I guess we're gonna... See, I just need to check my items again. Fire escape. Yeah, we're gonna do the fire escape now. Oh, I understand, right? Now, how did I get all turned around over here? 209, is this the room with the clock? Yeah, that's why. Okay. Alright, we're gonna cut through. Get the nice, like, the wallpaper design. Old school. Ooh, I stuck up in the wall there. Alright. So we're not quite done with what I would say is the first level, but we're crossing into another segment of it. Yep, no fire escape. Just another building. Looks like something stuck in the toilet. Will you take it out? Duh! A wallet with a memo in it. $11.29, 6, 11.29. Boom, boom. Okay. I'll remember that. Health drink. So on a secondary playthrough of this, the game essentially offers like a new game plus mode, and there's like an extra item that would be, if I'm remembering right over on this counter over here, to get one of the special endings in the game. I don't remember what the code was. Yeah, I think I do actually. Alright, so let me see. I think it's something like this, right? So suits. No, I did it the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so just a little optional thing, but handgun bullets, more, and more. I like my stuff. Alright. And we're off. Into the neighboring building. This place is actually a little bit more dangerous than the last one, but danger we do not fear, so that is okay. Nothing there. Stuff. Exit. I think I will check this for a sec. Alright, found a map of this place. Looks like a lot, but it's not really. Most of this place is cut off, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, so 5's ahead of me. Let's see. Anything in here? No. Nothing. Locked. Oh, but there's like a note on the door. There's a note on the door. Dear Tim, I have to run an errand, so I'm going out. I left the key with Uncle David. You know where he lives, don't you? The key is in the room near the first floor staircase. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please watch the place while I'm gone. Alright, let's see. Nothing there. Locked. Probably turn that off. I think I'm agitating these guys, but, I mean, they agitating me, so... You know? Alright, let's go to that next floor. I think I want to try going upstairs first. I think it's blocked off, right? Yeah. So it's like, just like that. You have like a third floor. You can't go to it. It's blocked off, so the whole floor is inaccessible. And a lot of these games are like that, where you get a map, you're like, wow, look at all this, and then you realize before long it's actually smaller than it looks like. Main entrance. Broken. Alright. I gotta look at the map. I guess I'll go... We're gonna take a right first. Ooh, that little bug thing hit me. Oh, and I'm like hurt too, huh? Alright, sippy drink. I am collecting them, obviously, so... Nothing there. Nothing there. Can go in here. And nothing in the kitchen. We got this thing. It is for a puzzle, but I don't have the thing I need yet. Alright, save point. I'm like, where is this thing again? I don't think I have that last coin. Nah, say I need one more. You need 3 coins for the next puzzle. I probably should see if something's in there. Yep. First aid kit. Perfect. Got the kitchen. Nothing there. Oh, I know what room this is. Alright. Special cutscene up ahead.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James.
Angela.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah,
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. I'm sorry. I've been bad. Please don't.
Alright, and there's the last coin I was looking for. Yeah, she's a little, you know, you can tell. Alright, so. Blocking my escape, are ya? Was blocked. Blocked. Is this open? Is there anything over here? No, I'm looking at a wall like an idiot. Alright, so let's say, so boom, boom, boom. What did I just get? So I have to go. Oh yeah, the prisoners thing. 109. Is that where it was? No, 105. Yeah, it's the one across. Okay. I'm like, where am I going? Here we go. This room. Alright, so we're gonna save quick. And then we got a little puzzle to do, so for a brief moment this might be a head scratcher, but I scratch good, so shouldn't take too long. So let's say something written on the desks. Basically there's these 5 slots. And I have 3 coins and they have to be in the right spots. At one end sits the seducer of she. at one end. The wind from behind. The formless one, null, lies furthest from they. The old one beside the serpent sits not. 'Tis to the prisoner's left that he does rot. Okay, and then it shows me these. Alright, so what we're going to do is first, we're going to take this coin and we're going to put it, I'm going to put it all the way to the left. And this is she's the prisoner, huh? The coin of the old man. Alright, I think we're going to put her here. And we're going to put him right next to her. Nothing happened. So I'm going to remove the snake and I'm going to bring it in one. Yes, unfortunately, there's no fast way to like go through these. Let's see if it's this. Did that work? No. Okay. It might be that he has to go here. Oh, could I have just taken all those out fast? Oh, and then in between, pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm gonna put him in the middle. And then I'm gonna put the girl, oops, just to the right of that one. Alright, so that didn't work. So, which one will I take out? None of them for a second. I just want to, no, actually I do want to take them out. Okay, and then there is a files thing in this since I read the memos. Let's see. I'm gonna read this again. Since the seducer. All right, so let me just look at these. So that says prisoner. Unless it's just at this one really just go here. Do it all the time. Use her all the way to the right, and then I'm gonna try the guy in the middle and see if that kicks it off. Maybe I get lucky, right? No. Boom, boom. If I pull that one in, Do they all three of them go in the middle? Sometimes you get these really tricky clues. I actually don't think there's any in the game later that get tougher here. This is usually one that I get a little tricky. I wonder if she's away. I wish you could like put it back instead of having to go all the way back to the menu. Basically, like when you're not sure, it takes too long to do this one because you got to go in and out of the menu so often. No. Alright, back to the menu. Hopefully we won't get stuck at this one too long. I've had ones before where I was stuck for, but you don't want to know how much time. 3 bright coins and 5 holes. It's like, are all 3 supposed to be bundled at the end here? Is that what it's asking? No, it's always a shame when like it doesn't kick it off. It's like you feel like you're using so many guesses, but ooh, again, too many buttons. Nope, also not trying to do that one either. Here we go. I wonder if there's these two are supposed to be to the left, the far left. Like if this one goes here. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to put it to the left of that one. Alright, so that's not it. So I'm gonna bring these two in. Oh, like that. No, still no. Okay. So I'm gonna move everything to the left one. I do feel like the order is correct though, with the snake being on one end, the girl being on the other, and the guy being in the middle. So it's just making sure they're in the right spots, but not really having luck yet. But I'm sure if that order is correct, I'm sure I'm getting really, really close. I'm just guessing the I'm like just missing it, I'm sure. The medallions from RE2. The medallions from RE2. I don't know if I remember that. No, that wasn't it either. This is starting to become problematic. Hmm. Ooh. This is starting to be a problem. I'm not sure how much time has gone by, but I'm kind of stuck right now. I think I have to go back to the menu here for the memo. Part of it is just I don't really know what this is saying. At one end sits the seducer of she, the wind, doth play. Furthest. One, the old one sits not. Tis to the person's left. So that's the snake. The prisoner, large coin, where the prisoner found it. Oh wait, can I like look at these things? Prisoner. Yeah, the old man. So the problem is the way that I'm interpreting the clue. I feel like I'm just going to be guessing the same spots over and over again. At one end since the seducer. So I mean that's got to be the girl, right? And it says at one end. So obviously she's at one of the ends. At one end sits the seducer. I guess she could be on the left. It didn't say she had to be on the right. The wind from behind the woman doth play. Sits furthest from they. The old one sits for should not. 'Tis to the prisoner's left. You know what? I think we're gonna swap the guy. We're gonna swap the snake and the girl. I think I'm interpreting this incorrectly. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm actually just gonna put the serpent all the way on the farthest. I feel like that's what it's trying to say. It's the snake goes the furthest. It mentioned something about some wind, which sounds like it's an empty spot. So I think it means that the empty spot to her left is the wind. And then I think this guy goes in the middle. No. So do they both go to the left one? Oh, here we go. Pressing all the wrong buttons. The statues in the police station. I remember pushing statues in the RE2 police station. You had to like push them in the right spot. Nope, not this either. Alright, so they both were in. So maybe he's close to the snake and she's in one. Nope. Wrong buttons. I think like on every attempt I've pressed a wrong button and pulled up something else. Alright, let's see. I still can't help but feel like she has an empty spot near her. Alright, we're gonna try putting him next to the snake. No. Alright, back to the memo. Shouldn't be this difficult. I beat the game on the hard riddle difficulty before, which does change up this one too. And I mean, I had to get out. We're talking like pencil and paper. You couldn't comprehend the amount of hours that I sat there trying to figure it out and going through an unimaginable number of combinations before ultimately guessing the correct one. So, I'd hate for this to turn into one of those. It could. We don't really have that kind of time. Because I can get comfortable. I could go on for hours and hours and hours of guessing. So I don't want it to turn into one of those, but I mean, I could. So, but yeah, let's say. I don't think, because I don't think there's going to be another thing in the game that's going to get me stuck like this. 3 bright coins. One end. Seducer. But it does say at the end, the wind from the formless one. Oh, you know what? I know something I could try here. I think what it's trying to say, she's literally on the end, I think at the far left. Yes. Again with the wrong buttons. The problem is, like, I play so many games that have like the menu button is mapped to just like different buttons. Sometimes it's the start button, sometimes it's triangle, sometimes it's square, sometimes it's R1. Like, it depends on the game. So my hands get into this like muscle memory where they almost like forget which game it is, and it's like pressing the combinations from other games. Alright, I feel like this guy goes in the middle, and I think the wind it's talking about is between the two of them, and the snake probably goes right after him. That's what I'm feeling like. I really hope it's right. No, still wrong. Dang. Ooh, this is, again, this is becoming a bit of a problem here. When in sits the seducer. The wind from behind the woman. Hmm. Hmm. Nope, wrong button. God. Every time I go to initiate this one part, it's like I can't remember which button it is. Alright, so I'm gonna try this one. And then this one on the far right. No. Okay. Oh, wrong button. I could try moving these both. She was already here. I'm just gonna move him for now. No. Alright, let's try moving her in. No. Which one is which again? Back to the memo. The seducer. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the girl. The wind from behind the woman doth play. Unfortunately, my English, while good, sometimes doesn't interpret some of this stuff very well. The formless one null lies furthest from them, so that's the snake. So furthest means like you're the furthest away. So either you're the furthest to the left or you're the furthest to the right. This doesn't mean anything else to me. The old one sits beside the old one beside the serpent sits not. So that tells me that he's sitting next to the snake, but he's not next to it. To the prisoner's left. To the prisoner's left that he does rot. But who's the prisoner? So is it the old man or is it the woman? See, I think some of this is like missing. It'd be nice if it had like a little, like a name above the coin before I pull them out to check them all again in the menu. It's things like this is what drag it on, is constantly having to go into the menu to read stuff. Okay, so that says prisoner, so she's the prisoner. The old man and the snake. Okay, before we put them, we're going to check the memo. It's one of those things, like I wish I could see like the menu, the coins, and the puzzle at the same time. But having to like leave them to go in and out, it's like you want to be able to see it all at once. Sits the seducer. Prisoner's left that he does wrong. The left, huh? No, so she's on the right. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Cause he dies on the left. I'm gonna try something. See, the problem is here, I'm probably gonna re-guess some of the things I've already done. Oh yeah, some bot thing. It looked like some kind of a bot. I don't know what that is. Don't click it. I wasn't gonna. Alright. I guess if I did that. And then I'm gonna do this. Nothing. Okay, so we're gonna try something. We're unfortunately getting to that point where I may have to brute force this a little bit. So I have a method to these sort of things. It's unfortunate that it's gonna have to come down to a guess-a-thon, but it's not it's not crazy. It's not like just totally random guessing. There's still a little bit of an idea, but there's a rhythm to it. Might take a while. We could be at this for a bit. If we eventually run out of time where I have to put a stop to this, we will, but it'd suck if this was kind of the end of the kind of the end of my first stream on this, since we haven't finished the first level yet. So what I'm gonna do is, first, we're gonna pull that one out. And we're gonna put it back in, but we're gonna put it one to the left. Like that. Nothing. That's okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it right back out. And we're gonna go back in and we're gonna plop it in again. But we're gonna plop it to the far left. Nothing. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna pop it back out. And we're gonna pop the guy out. And we're gonna move the guy up one. And then we're gonna put the snake to the left of him. Nothing. Okay. We're gonna pop out the snake. And we're gonna put the snake on the far left. Nothing. That's okay. Didn't expect it to be the win yet. I have a hard time believing that the snake would go to the right of the guy, but we're gonna pop one in just to take it off of a checklist, so to speak. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the guy in, and we're gonna put him to this one. So we're just moving him from place to place. And we're gonna try out the snake in those empty spots as well. Unfortunately, I do wish this was faster. The waiting period to go in between all of the menus, it's a bit, right? Like you got to do that. You have to wait for it to disappear, wait to get here, wait to get to the next menu before you can try again. Pop it here. Nothing. We're gonna go back in. Pop out the snake. And then we're gonna pop it in again. Yeah, I gotta like those transitions. They look cool, but when you get stuck, it's you don't wanna get stuck. Alright, so neither there. We're gonna pop him out. Press the wrong button. Of course, that delays the time, so that's always good. And we're gonna put him on the far left now. At this point, I don't think this is really matching the what's on the memo, but that's what happens. Alright, we're gonna pop out the snake. And then we're gonna put it back in. Nothing. That would be really shocking if that kicked it off. Right there. Nope, wrong button. Nothing. Okay. Alright, so I finished the first set. So that set was basically the girl being on the far right, and I tried the guy in all the slots and the snake in all the slots, like all the different combinations that you could possibly try. So obviously, that didn't kick it off. I still feel like the girl is on the right side though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put her in, but we're gonna move her in one right here. We'll keep a blank spot on the other end. Oh, I'm not trying to take the coins out. I want to put them in. Hitting the wrong buttons. Sure, we'll put the guy in right here. And then put this right there. Okay. Nothing. It's okay. Pop out the snake. Nothing. Okay. And again, I don't think that the snake really goes on the other end, but we're going to pop it in because we have to be a bit of a completionist with this sort of stuff. Okay. All right, so none of those combinations. So we're going to pop him out. Wrong button, as always. And we're going to move him to the left one. That's a shame. I didn't think we were going to get stuck like this. Right there. Nothing. We're going to pop this out. Put it in the middle. Back in. And we're going to put it all the way at the end. Boom. Boom. Okay. So that didn't do it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the guy and we're going to move him to the left one. Put the snake in. Nope. Oh, wrong button. Still wrong button again. Let's try the snake here. Nothing. Pop it out. And again, I really wish it could be just a quick pop in, but you know, going back into the menus every single attempt is it's crazy. It's weird too because there's other puzzles in this game that have other items that you can like combine for solutions, and it's fast. It's so bizarre that this isn't one of them. All right. So I tried all the combinations with her in this spot. So now we're going to pop those out. Wait, did I put him on the other side though? 1, 2, 3. No, I mean, technically I didn't do that. Oh, yeah, I should do that. Okay. We got one more completion thing to try with this. We're going to put him on the other side. before we move her. Put the snake in. Snake. Nope. And the snake. Nothing. Okay. Anyways, we're going to pull them all out. And again, we're using the female coin as like the base. Oh no, I didn't mean to press that. No, stop talking. I just want to get back to the guesses. All right. So we did, essentially what it comes down to is we did every combination we could with her in the right, every combination we could with her in this one. Now we're going to try it with the middle. This is crazy. Can't believe like we're still at this. All right, so now we're going to use him. We're going to put him to her left. And then we're going to grab this. Nothing. Okay, it's fine. Pull out the snake. And we're going to move the snake into all its places. Yeah, there's the third game is also really, really awesome. It's a lot scarier than this one in my opinion. Oh, and it just kicked off. Okay, so got it. So that was that, huh? So it was, so he was, what was the memo? What did it say? So it actually just kicked off, by the way, but I want to read this for a sec. 3 bright coins and 5 holes. At one end sits the seducer of she. Oh, are they trying to say that the snake is the seducer and she's not? The wind from behind the woman's off play. The formless one sits furthest. The null sits furthest. He was pretty far. The old one sits not. To the prisoner's left that he does rot. He was to the left. So she's in the middle? Okay, well. Anyways. I'm shocked. Okay. Let's go save. It is unfortunate. It's guessing, but it is guessing in a way that I call brute forcing. The idea of you don't want to just randomly guess when you have like weird stuff like that, because it's kind of aimless and you don't know if, you know, it's a lot of guessing. But if you go in with kind of an idea, like a rhythm, even with some guesswork, you can kind of go with a flow where you don't want to like accidentally re-guess the same solutions, the same incorrect ones. All right, so anyways, that took so long. I don't even remember where I was supposed to go. So I got the Lynn House K. I think that's, yeah, I remember. It's on that second floor. The third game has this puzzle on the hard difficulty mode. The Shakespeare puzzle at the beginning. For those who know. On hard, there's no other way you could spin it. I just think without a guide, it's not possible. I don't think it's like a thing that anybody could ever actually guess. Like, I truly think it's impossible. Seriously? Is this not the... Oh, is this not the thing? No, it is. Okay. I was like, wait, it's not opening. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Some bullets. Apartment stairway key. We are almost out of this place. Very exciting. We got a save point in here, so good stuff. We're gonna save here. Alright. Anyways, so the apartment stairway key, huh? Where did that nutty girl disappear to? We'll see her eventually, but it's like, how did they slip past the monsters, right? Also, how am I doing with inventory here? So now I've been picking stuff up, so 10, 140. So you know when you're at that point where it's like, okay, we can start switching to guns, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna tussle for a moment with Mr. Head. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Those are the kind of things that, you know, you don't want to happen. Yeah, like that move, that'd be a problem, I tell ya. Thing is, I know my secrets, if you will. Not a secret, but you don't really have to battle him. You can time this out. If you do kind of like pop him for a moment, though. Run. Let's get away from him. You don't want to get hit by the sword, though. I promise it's not too good. Oh, this is a bad spot to be. Let's go over here. Come here, pal. Come on. You're just delaying the inevitable. what's happening. Here it comes. He's leaving. Alright. And that's that. The water has cleared. Alrighty. And we are back outside. It's been a while since we've been out here, huh? Alright. Oh, right, but where are we exactly? So, right outside the Blue Creek Apartments. We take a look. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Or that. Keep flipping. Okay. So I was in the Woodside Apartments, and then we cut through to the left. And I'm in the right outside the Blue Creek apartment now, on the other side. So I'm just to the left of where that other map was. So imagine just a whole nother map to the left of the previous map. And like before, I get a chance to explore for a little bit, so always good. Let's go see if I can find some items. Here we go. Hope he does see something here. First aid kit. Good stuff. I'm tripping over the stairs. Dingus. Alright.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Alright. We just ran into the little girl that we saw earlier that kicked the key. He mentioned stepped on the hand too. I didn't forget about the hand step. Alright. Anything up here? I think there's some items up here. Handgun bullets, that it? No, you see something else. More handgun bullets. Good stuff. Alright. So we are now entering the Rosewater Park. It's funny, was this really like cut off? It didn't show that on the map. Alright, so we're at the park. I don't think you can open these. Yeah, no. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna look around for some items. Got the gazebo, I like this. Looks good. Oh, handgun bullets. That's a win. Alright, so this is not like the pier. We're gonna skip that for a moment. See what else I can find. I'm basically just like hug the perimeter. Right there. Health drink, tasty stuff. Wonder what it tastes like. Hawaiian punch or something. Handgun bullets. Alright, and then is this how I got here? Yeah. Okay. Let's go in here. Oh wait, so I already did this. What about over here? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, let's look at our stuff. So I have plenty of health. I can probably just reload that. 164 bullets. Lots of first aid kits, lots of health drinks. Plenty of stuff. Hope he does see something here. Let's grab it. A health drink.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are
My
different.
name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you, I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh, yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel, too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here, and everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
Alright, so she's gonna come along with me. Too bad he was so dense about it. I would have took her with me. But anyways. Here we go. That's the way out. Is there any items over here? No. Oh, do want to see if there's anything here though. Walking around, checking stuff. Wait, so did this open? I'm confused. Was there a gate that was like closed before? Alright, excuse me. Alright. Nothing here. What about down here, though? Yeah, see, that's like a caution thing. No, see, there is something down, right? I remember that. Alright, let's go. Right next to an item, though. I do want that item, I have to say. Thanks. Alright, let's go. Alrighty. Oh, was there something on the ground right there? No. Little graphical things. Bullets, good stuff. Let's check the back. Eric's back. What did he miss? Well, I'm back outside again. I just bumped into one of the main characters in the game, this girl Maria. Which it's basically an escort mission now, so here she is. Works for me. Stuck. Okay, there we go. Whoops, ran into her. That was an accident. Lost me. Alright, so boom. So where am I going? So I know where I'm supposed to go, but I'm actually just avoiding it now to see if I can find any items along the way. Alright, so that's locked. Nothing over here. Extra foggy down here. Probably nothing up there. Let's check down here. Okay, trying to block my path. Stuck in between a pole and a tree. Alright, next. Yeah, here we go. First aid. I thought there was one down here. Good stuff. Alright, let's check our map. Are we heading north? Yeah. Okay, so boom, that was locked. Yeah, I guess I could do it like that. Alright. I think what I'll do is I'll stay on this side for now. And then when we get to the intersection, I'm gonna cross the street. And we're gonna go this way. Oh, that's back to the park. I don't need to go there. And we're just gonna run it. See if I find any items on the way. Oh, what's that? He's trying to show that off to me. Lakeview Hotel. Now, compared to earlier in the game, while obviously it's foggy now, it was foggy earlier, a little bit later than it was before. If you remember, it was lighter. So I think of this more as like afternoon. Hey, look at that. Throwing some enemies in the air. Alright, here we go. Oh, I just saw an item. We're gonna take this. In the parking lot. Park in the car. What's the lore behind the fog? I don't know. I don't think it's ever really said what the lore behind the fog is. So what happens is in each Silent Hill game, it's like it's a little bit different. So it's one of those things where, like Resident Evil, even though it's zombies and stuff, it's a little bit more grounded in reality. Whereas Silent Hill, like the actual town is supposed to be like a town that, like a normal town that you could visit. But then it gets like all like haunted and crazy like this. So what happens is, depending on the game, what's causing the town to get like this is different from game to game. And generally what it is that the inner demons of a person, like of a person's mind, is creating the hell of Silent Hill. So the idea being that Silent Hill wouldn't really be experienced the same way by two different people. The enemies that are around, the monsters, if you will, are formed and crafted through the main character's inner demons. Yeah, so like psychological type stuff. So it's sort of like you go to visit Silent Hill and like it's not foggy for you, like it's fine. But for somebody else it ends up being like this. Did he find... was he just looking at her? Yeah.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
Alright, so we're at a bowling alley. Not here to play, though, of course.
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Ha! You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you're sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me. Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But,
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
Yeah. But seriously, like, where did you get that pizza, though? Just throwing that out there. Alright. Oh wait, he sees something.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
Yes, but first I see something. Okay, also, let's look out here for a second, since all that happened. We're gonna look at the map. So I ran all the way down, ran back. I never did check out the gas station or the inn. I ran past both of those places. So before we continue along, it might not even
Where
let
are
me
you
do it.
going? This
Shoot.
isn't the way that little girl went.
Does it not let me go back this way, or let's find out. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it did let me go across. Yeah, here we go. A new weapon. Not one I'm planning to use, but still want to have it. Alright, let's go back here. Evans. Okay. Sorry. He does see something. Yep, right there. Health drink. Bullets. Good stuff. All blocked off. That's fine with me. Picture of bowling pins. I like it. I like bowling. I haven't been in quite a few years, but it's good. It's fun. Alright. Let's go to the end of this parking lot. See what's back here. Since the girl ran by. Nothing.
She went through there.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
Okay.
It's no good. It's locked.
This girl knows. Alright. Anything else in here? Empty sink full of stuff. Nice full heal. Is that how I got in here? Okay. Fun place to be. Such a cool cut throw. Alright. So we are on the other side of that fence that was cut off next to the bowling alley. I don't think there was any reason to go all the way down there. Alright. So what we're gonna do is, instead of taking a right, we're gonna go this way quick. Nothing there. Alright, so we do have to go this way. That's fine. No big deal. Good stuff.
Over there!
Alright. So before we run in there, assuming it even lets me check further, want to check anything else I can grab. Oop. Alright, so the game's stopping me. Go across. Can't do anything with that. Going to the hospital. I mean, it's a place of safety, so, you know. Alrighty. And we get our map. This is what I would officially call, and this is my own personal thing on it, but I consider this to be like the second level here. So the first being those apartment buildings, and the second being this hospital. Hospital is actually my favorite part of the game, I think. Is it my favorite part? It's my favorite part. And unfortunately, we're going to save it for another time. So I'm going to save here. We put some good time into this stream, about almost a few hours in, really. So this has been good. Probably could have got a little bit further if I didn't get stuck at the one puzzle, but it's part of the experience. Plus, you wouldn't want to always know the answers to everything. It's, you know, it's no good. How are we looking on my stuff? So 10 of those, 16. So tons of stuff. And this is just because I'm running all around town, dodging monsters, collecting things, grabbing some ammo. 184 bullets. You want to know a difference between Resident Evil and Silent Hill? 184 bullets. You don't get bullets like this in Resident Evil. Those games are definitely closer to the survival aspect genre, where you have very limited resources, limited saves, ammunition, heals. I mean, this is, look at this, 10 and... So it's like 26 heals right there. It's not full heals, but it's enough. And like we're just scraping the beginning, not the beginning, but we're probably about a quarter of the way done here, so a lot more to go. Good stuff. So I think this has been good. I think we're gonna wrap this up here. Pick this up another day. I don't know when exactly. A few days, maybe it'll be a week. I don't know. But next time we will tackle the hospital, and then we'll just see what happens from there. I could imagine this turning into at least a few streams before we finish this. Maybe 3, like, maximum. We'll see. Alright, guys. I'm wrapping it up. Peace!